How you doing, guys? My name is Chef George and I'm actually today in New Jersey. I took a pause of my traveling. I'm still traveling all over the United States. Today I decided to stop at some friend's house. She's a good friend of mine. It's about 100 degrees actually in New Jersey today. And she asked me if I could do her a favor and come to her and cook her something nice. So I thought about it. I said, why not? So I said yes, of course. And I thought it would be a great chance for me to see how I cook and show you my cooking skills. I hope I have some skills, of course, and you will tell me, you will be the judge. So I'm going inside her kitchen in a few minutes. She has a beautiful kitchen actually, I've been there before. And I'm going to cook some beautiful Asian cuisine today. So the menu is going to be Vietnamese, also Thai. So it's very exciting. I cannot wait to share that with you guys. So we're going to go inside. So shall we go inside? So guys, we're inside that beautiful kitchen here of my friends. So we're gonna do actually today, like we said, Asian meal. So it's gonna be beautiful. Like you're not gonna have it like you have the one you have in the restaurant. What we're gonna make today, we're gonna make two different things. We're gonna do an appetizer, which actually called the Vietnamese spring rolls. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys who've been to the Vietnamese restaurant, you have had it. And it does look like that once you finish off making it. And it's very simple to make, by the way, if you look at it. So you can find that in your Vietnamese store or any Chinese grocery store. You will find it there. It's very easy in the dry aisle. And also you will need some noodle, and the noodle actually is a vermicelli noodle. It's very thin. It's made out of rice. The beauty of that dish, everything is made out of rice here, so it's very nice, very healthy. And this noodle comes in a dry shape in a packet, so I just took some out to show you what it actually looks like. It's very easy to make. You just have to have some pot of hot water, which is behind me here if you can see it. And you keep it just warm, and you drop those noodles there for about 3 minutes only. You drain it in a strainer and you rinse it with cold water, and it's going to look like that. All you have to do is just leave it there. It's very delicate, very gentle. It's going to take only 3 minutes to actually come to a very beautiful cooking point, and that's what I want. So it's beautiful here. So we put this back there, we put that guy over there. And also we need some shrimp. So I have here some beautiful fresh shrimps here, if you can see back there in the kitchen. I have actually some here for you to show you. So those shrimps are beautiful, they're headless, and they have actually the skin on. In my opinion, it's much better to have the skin on because the shrimps are actually protected. So they don't dehydrate and they don't get dry as you put them in the ice. And I was in the morning shopping for those shrimps. I look around, I see what's the best shrimps I can get. I'm actually using American US white shrimps, which are beautiful. You could use tiger shrimps if you're in the Asian supermarket. They are also very, very beautiful. So what you do with those shrimps is very easy. You actually can peel that shrimp off here. All you have to do is take the skin off that shrimp like such. It takes you 1 second. Just dig in there and don't get dirty, guys. And here it is. So you have beautiful shrimp here. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna drop it in this warm water for only like 2-3 minutes. Once you drop it in the water for 2-3 minutes, I'm not gonna do it because I have already some prepared. But once you drop some in this water, only 3 minutes, it's gonna be perfectly white. And once it comes out, it's gonna look ready for you. And you know how it's ready? By looking at the color. So if it's white, it's gonna be ready. If it's not white, it's not ready. So this is the ready one. On your left on the screen, and on your right of the screen is actually the pink one. And it's very easy, just like that. So you put that here, and let's get rid of this shrimp out of here. I wash my hands quickly. And I'm gonna go back to you in a second and show you how I'm gonna do this, how I assemble this production. It's very easy. It's very hard to talk about because you probably didn't do that before. But once you make it once or twice, it's gonna be very easy form of art for you. You're gonna be perfect at it. I have some here, it's already made. And don't be worried, I'm gonna come and make it. I'll show you how it's made. I made that, so here it is, and that's what the final product should look like. Beautiful, perfect, and it looks like such. And it looks very luscious, very delicious. And I cannot wait actually to make it for my friends and try some of those beautiful Vietnamese spring roll with them. You don't have to fill it with shrimp, but today we're gonna do it with the shrimp. You could do it vegetarian way, you could do it with the beef way. Actually, her son here, he's kind of pain in the ass, excuse my language, but he does not want a shrimp. So he actually stopped my video and he wanted to have some beef. So I got him some beef, and he could actually wrap some of that with the beef. And he loved it, and he asked me, you know, like save some for my sister. So I'm saving this to make for his sister one of those. So let's put this on the side. Our story today is the seafood. We're gonna make the shrimp spring Vietnamese way, and we're gonna actually slice the shrimp to halves once we steamed it, so it looks like that. Now I'm gonna go back behind and I'm gonna show you how to actually get this rice paper, beautiful circular things ready. And what you do is you bring it here, and the water shouldn't be very hot actually. So if you see here, there's a flame, and I'm gonna shut the flame off. Why I shut the flame off? Because I don't want it to be actually totally boiling hot, just warm like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop this in the hot water like such, and don't leave it. Some people leave it. If you leave it, you're gonna have problem picking this up. So what you want to do, you want to just drop it like that, and you don't have to go all the way in, just a little bit to get some moisture. And then you take this baby out of here, try to spread it, and you go back here, and you go in your serving cutting board or a plate, whatever you want. And remember, there's no worries, your shrimp are already cooked, so you're safe to go. I like to take my raw products out of the way so it doesn't contaminate my working surface. Now I go back, remember those beautiful vermicelli cooked already there. I'm gonna put a little bit of it. You don't have to go crazy. If you go too much, you will have problem folding this and wrapping it. So in my opinion, just go gentle, don't go crazy. A couple of pieces of the shrimp. Remember, 1 shrimp per wrap. I cut it to 2 pieces, so it goes in there. Now I have beautiful, actually they are Thai, basil, Vietnamese also use them, they are beautiful. Put a few leaves here, 2 or 3. I like to kick it up a notch, so I put a few of those. Got some here, scallion or a spring onion, depending where you come from. Some people call it scallion in America. In Europe, they call it green onion. So we're gonna put that in there, assemble it in there so it sits there. Got some bean sprouts or bean shoots, whatever you call them. They're right here in that plate over here, and they're actually beautiful. You could actually like make it interesting. What I can do here, I can put some mango. Beautiful fresh mango, I cut it. I actually cut this to little pieces, as you can see here, and I just dump some of that beautiful babies in here. Have also cucumber. You can be creative. You don't have to stick to a certain ingredient. So you put a couple of pieces of this cucumber here. Also, what you can do, a very nice touch actually to get some beautiful Thai chili sauce here or a Vietnamese sweet chili. It's not that hot, so you can put a little bit of it. If you have a kid, you don't have to put that, but I put a little bit to give me some kind of a layer of flavor. So that will maximize the flavor actually a bit. And then I get a bit of the sesame oil here, a touch of it, not too much, just go easy on it. If you can drizzle it like that, that would be wonderful. Otherwise, get a little ramekin like so and add some here, and you can drizzle it with the spoon. But you can see I have good control, so I'm gonna actually just drizzle it like I did, just a little by little, and all I need is a few drops, not too much there. What else I can put that in here? I already put the basil, I put the noodle, the beautiful vermicelli, I put the cucumber, I put mango, I put beautiful fresh basil leaf. Let's put one more for you guys. And also I have here beautiful cilantro, beautiful. So you're gonna put a little bit of this cilantro, beautiful green fresh, put a little bit of it, so it's beautiful, nice and big here. And don't go crazy, that's good enough. Don't worry, it does look a lot, but it's not actually that much. And now we're gonna have to wrap these babies, and they seem like sticky, but don't worry about it. They're actually very workable, and you can actually stretch these babies like such, and they're gonna be fine to roll. They stick, they hang on this baby, they hug these ingredients together. So you roll it to the sides, push all the ingredients in, and don't be worried, and just put your fingers in there, and don't be afraid. They're very actually flexible, they will not break. And look, I'm wrapping them there. I'm getting this little piece here, get over, fold it over, turn it around, and you are good to go. Where I put this baby, it goes right here in that beautiful dish. I like to actually put one this way. I like to put one in the other way. If you worry about these things getting sticky, they seem to get sticky. What I suggest for you, get your hands here dirty, put some sesame oil here, wrap this beautiful plate with a touch of sesame oil, and sprinkle it over like that, or just wrap it with your finger, massage that plate, give it relaxation. And then you're gonna get some of these cilantros, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually take the stems off it. I'm just gonna keep the leaves, and I'm gonna put a little bit here, a little bit there, make it beautiful as much as you can. You don't have to use cilantro, you could use any kind of beautiful green leaves, you could use spring greens, whatever you have. And you actually lay those babies right here. Like I said, put one on this side, one on the other side. What you can do now, you can serve it very easily. You can serve it actually with some sweet chili sauce. You can put a little ramekin here with the chili sauce in the middle. And I think that looks beautiful. If you want to serve it like that, that's fine. Nobody's going to complain about it. But in my opinion, I think you should take this baby out of here. And what you can do, you can put a couple of mixed green onion here, like such, so it does look good. A little carrot, if you have a carrot, you can play with it. It can be playful. And what I like to do, I can get a little bit of a dollop of that beautiful sweet chili, and I just dump it in there. So I like that, because when you eat it, you actually want to dig in there, and you're going to enjoy these beautiful babies. Now, if I pick those spring rolls, you're not going to have any problem with picking it up. Why? Because I already put some kind of lubricant here, so it's not going to actually stick anymore. And this is a final product, and in my opinion, that looks delicious, and I think it's beautiful. If you don't like sweet chili, you're going to tell me I don't like sweet chili. It's no big deal. I can show you very quickly and very actually effectively how to make a beautiful Vietnamese dipping sauce. How would you make that? You guys know peanut butter. Everybody has that in his house or her house, right? Very easy. Get yourself some of that peanut butter. Get yourself some of that beautiful honey. Get just a tablespoon of sweet soy or regular soy sauce. Get a teaspoon of honey. So a teaspoon of honey here. And do you like how I'm measuring that? I have the teaspoon in here, but we are chefs who know what we're doing, so we put about approximately. It's not going to kill you if you put a little bit extra of that beautiful honey. Stir it around, and then you can actually just show them how it's going on. Show your friends what you're making so they get inspired, they get excited. Just show them, look at you guys here, I'm stirring this around and around, don't get dizzy. And then once we finish with this, I have here something called fish sauce. Fish sauce, you can actually, it's like a liquid. It looks like a soy sauce, very identical. Put a touch of it, not a lot of it, but a touch of flavor. That's gonna give you actually a beautiful, beautiful touch to that sauce. What else is missing here? Very easy. I got here some crushed garlic. So if I have it here already prepared, if you don't have fresh garlic, you can always get some peeled garlic ready in the supermarket, and you can actually just get it going on by doing like this, so you're good to go. And this is how I crush my garlic. Just chop a little bit of it, make it fine. Doesn't matter if it's coarse slightly, not a big deal. Get that beautiful garlic fresh here. Smells so good. So I'm gonna drop that right there, and I'm gonna actually just mix it again. Now we'll go back to that peanut butter here, and I'm gonna grab a spoon. I already know my kitchen here because I've been here for a couple of hours already. I grabbed myself a nice baby spoon, and I love that kitchen. Oh yeah, everything is available here. I love that kitchen. I wish it was mine. It is a little bit messy because I made this kind of mess because I was settling myself in. But it's a beautiful kitchen, very nice stove, very nice everything here. She has everything I need. I get the peanut butter and get the crunchy one. The crunchy actually is better. Why you wanted some texture, some actually like, you know, you bite. So it has beautiful crunches pieces of peanuts. And get some 1 teaspoon of this beautiful peanut butter in here. And you actually drop it here in this bowl with the rest of the fish sauce, soy sauce. Remember, fish sauce, soy sauce. We got a little bit of honey. Got beautiful fresh garlic in there, and we mix it up here. Keep mixing this baby together until you get a very nice smooth consistency. And that's how you know your sauce is ready. If you want to make it more like rich, you can add some more peanut butter. And that's gonna be a beautiful sauce. You could drizzle a little bit like this over it. Actually, I would go like this. Just drizzle a little bit over it on the edge of it. I wouldn't go all the way back there because I don't want to make your hands messy once you grab it. Also, you could drop a little bit here. You could drop a little bit of there. Also, a trick I'm going to teach you here today. You can also get a squeezer. If you do have a squeezer, which is done somewhere, I had a squeezer here. You can put your chili sauce in the squeezer, and you actually drizzle a little bit, bits and pieces. And I have my squeezer over there. Look, I told you I got messy. It's like my own kitchen now. So you can actually pour all of this sauce in the squeezer, and then you can actually squeeze some of that stuff right on there on those babies. As I said, you can drizzle right on it, like so, with the sweet chili or the peanut butter. You can be happy, go crazy. Don't be like afraid, don't be scared. If you make a mistake, nobody's gonna judge you. You're having fun. You're cooking beautiful food for your loved one. You're making great dish. You're making some beautiful food. So many of us thinking, whenever we come to the restaurant, any of you have thought about it? Like when you come from a very nice restaurant, you think, I wish I could make this food at home. How do I make this? If any of you have thought of that, you're on the right video, you're watching the right place, you're watching the right person, I hope. So why I'm learning like Vietnamese and why I'm talking about Asian food, because I haven't lived in Australia for almost 7 years, and I was lucky enough to live in Melbourne. I was very, very strongly influenced by the Chinese people, by the Vietnamese, Thai people. So I learned all of that stuff, worked with a couple of Thai people. I worked with a couple of Thai chefs, and they were so great, so skillful. They work by heart, they really deliver the flavor. They marry the ingredients together in a very beautiful way. And this is what we did today. From very, very inexpensive way, we created beautiful, delicious food. You can make it for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friend, your family. Even have a romantic night by yourself if you don't have anybody to share it with. And this is what we have today. Vietnamese spring roll, and it's served cold, beautiful, and that's a beautiful appetizer for you. You can make it more creative if you want. It can be beef, it can be vegetarian, it can be anything you want. So I hope you're loving that, and then we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna eat this and sample that together. I'm gonna ask my friends what they think of it, and I hope you guys like it. And then once we finish with this, I promise you back more coming up here. We have beautiful crabs, and remember I shopped for those crabs. They are alive here. Blue crab swimmers, they are right here. They're swimming in the water here. You can see they're moving live, so they are very, very good. They're very fresh, and they are live. You also have to have them live. I do not eat my crabs if they die. If the crab dies, you have to throw it. So we have that right here. We also have that beautiful red snapper. It's right here. It was beautiful fish. All I did here, I put some crushed garlic on it, some black pepper. I seasoned it a little bit, and that's all. And I left it for about 10-15 minutes. I like to season my fish, both inside and outside, as you can see. Inside also. You can actually do it like a steak. You can do it like a fillets, whatever you want. In this condition, I want it to be actually chunky. So I cut it actually in steaks pieces, about 1.5 inches in the width. So here it is. So those snappers are here. Crabs are sitting there lingering along. I have also my shrimp sitting back there. What we need to make this curry, and you will see all the ingredients in the link below. So click on the link below and you'll see all the ingredients. If you don't remember, you don't have to write anything. Just follow my link and you'll see everything. What I want to do now, I want to cut actually some onion. So I'm going to get here nice yellow onion and just cut the onion like such. When you cut onion, you want to cut the edges of it. Keep it flat. Always keep things flat. Why? Because you don't juggle everywhere and you can end up cutting your hand if you cut like that. So keep it flat like such. Cut it to 2 pieces. And now you can actually peel the skin off. Get your fingers there. Take the first layer off. You could also take the second layer. I sometimes like to do that. Not to waste it, but it's stringy, so it's not good to eat. So first layer, second layer off the way. And off it goes. I always have a kitchen paper towel. As you can see, I'm home now. I already got familiar to this kitchen. Took me a little time to adjust, but I can adjust somehow. So we're gonna clean this cutting board and we'll put the dirty parts in there. What I'm gonna do, how you cut an onion? What do I do with this big thing? How I make it nice and easy? Very easy, just hold it like such. Get your beautiful sharpened knife. Very, very sharp. And the sharper the knife is the safer, just to let you know. And then we're gonna go here and we'll cut long insertions like such. Go along with that and cut it very long. And keep it attached actually. If you look at this onion, it's not separated. Look, I'm gonna hold it with one piece and it's holding itself. What does that mean? Still attached there. I went as close as I can to the other end without going through. Why is that? So it doesn't fall apart and jiggle everywhere. She has beautiful cutting board here, ceramic. It's not my favorite. I'm not complaining, it's great. But it's actually very slippery. So to do that technique, you will save yourself from cutting your hands. You don't want to do that. Please don't. So you're gonna go there and make another cuts horizontally or 3. And you can see already my dices are coming easily, automatically. Put your fingers in and just go, let the knife does the work for you. Don't push it, just let the knife does the work. Now, the last piece, what you're gonna do? You're gonna do the same thing again, 1, 2, and if you're scared, don't worry about it, just use the pivoting technique, which is like that. Or you can go like this and you just cut it through. So I finished the first half, I'm gonna go faster with this one. I don't wanna be here cutting onion, it's not an onion class, but I'm just telling you a tip here for you to know. We're gonna go again, and then we're gonna just cut, and we'll get rid of the last piece. We cut it nice and easy. Off it goes. The last piece. Off we go. Now we have beautiful onion here. And now what I have behind me, I have a beautiful pot. So I'm gonna go here and get my pot. Nice and warm it was. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get some, just a regular vegetable oil here. It's not a fancy oil or anything. Just a little bit, like about 2-3 tablespoons of this oil. And don't be cheap with it, because if you're gonna be cheap, you're not gonna get this recipe correct. So you wanna put some of this beautiful oil here, very simple. Also I have something here, you don't have to have it, but it's called lime kaffir. What's lime kaffir? You can also buy it in the same place where you buy your Chinese or Asian grocery. It's called lime kaffir, it's beautiful. Very nice fragrance, has beautiful aroma, and that's why they use actually in a lot of Thai cuisine. That's why I give you that beautiful restaurant quality taste. And this is what you have to buy. Get yourself a little packet, it comes fresh in the fresh section with the herbs. Add some of that. Also I have here something called lemongrass. I'm sure some of you know it. So I push my onion to the side here. And I'm gonna actually just clean my onion there. I'm gonna cut the root of this guy here and just put it on the side. And now the lemongrass is here. Cut it big pieces. Don't be so like perfectionist with it. Just cut it big pieces. And you wanna actually make a little long cut. I'm gonna cut it a long way so you can actually see what it looks like. It's like layers. It looks like actually like a scallion inside. And this is the lemongrass for you. Drop some of this pot in here. And it's gonna go in there. What you wanna do, you wanna infuse the flavor of this beautiful fresh herbs in the actual oil. I'm gonna go back to my pot here with the stove, turn my stove on, and I'm gonna just heat this oil with this beautiful herbs to get this oil infused. What I'm trying to do is just infuse the oil for a couple of minutes. After you do that, what you're gonna do, you're gonna get yourself to the onions later. So I'm just going there to get the onion and let the camera does the work for you, showing you what's going on behind. Now I'm gonna slide my onion here. Actually that board it weighs a ton, which is good and bad in a way. It's good and steady, but it's not easy to move around. So I'm just gonna get my onion here and I'm gonna drop them in the oil. Now the oil is beautiful and sizzling hot. I'm not burning the oil, but I'm just warming the oil. And now I'm gonna throw my onion in there and let this beautiful melody to celebrate together and deliver, start to build up a flavor. So far nothing going on, it's just like beautiful building up flavor little by little. And that's what about cooking. When you want to cook beautiful food, don't be in a rush, chill, have a glass of wine, So cheers to everybody. It's empty. I think they're not taking care of me, but I have a sip. So cheers to you guys. Thank you for coming today and watching me. And then we're gonna chill. We're gonna get this aroma to go together little by little. And what's gonna be the next step for that? I'm gonna actually show you how it's gonna be. You're gonna get actually the green curry here. I have green curry here, and I'm gonna be using the green curry paste. And here is the green curry. And actually, you're gonna actually do this. So excuse my my back doors, people coming in and out. Just the house, like I told you. So it's cool. It doesn't bother me. So here I have the green curry, and the green curry is also Thai. So it's made in Thailand, and it's beautiful. What it has here in the ingredients, you'll have shallots, you will have that beautiful lemongrass, you will have ginger, which is there. You will have fresh basil, Thai basil. Whatever fresh ingredients here is very concentrated, top quality, and it comes from Thailand. You can buy that inexpensive from actually anywhere, any Chinese, any Thai restaurant, they have it. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go back again, and we're gonna see what's happening here with my oil. So I'm gonna go check in my oil. The lighting here is very kind of like dimmed a little bit. Now you can see the onion is kind of going along. And we don't want to actually go very dark with the onions. Still pale, still white if you can see that. Please come closer, thank you. So you're going to see that the onion started to be transparent. At that point in time, you don't want to go too crazy making the onion brown. I'm going to add my green curry in there. So I'm going to get the whole thing, because I have a lot of food. How much green curry are you going to be using? You're going to be using about 2 tablespoons of that beautiful green curry. And you want to actually be generous, because the more the curry, the more flavor, of course. So that green curry goes in here. As you can see that the oil is sizzling hot. I want to actually fry my curry. So while I fry my curry, that beautiful paste is going to be frying in the oil. So now guys, when you're cooking in the kitchen, I see people stuck on the stove. They're sitting there watching the food is cooking. Don't do that. Just be confident. Slow down the temperature if you're not sure what's going on, so you don't burn anything. It's better to go lower than higher. Now, once that going on, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get actually some ginger and garlic. I already have some pasted already here. I always have that in my refrigerator for 2-3 days. Very handy to have. Here is the garlic, fresh, beautiful garlic here. We can actually use this garlic. Again, I'll show you how I crush my garlic. I just go like this. I don't use any food processors, because there's no point to use a food processor and make your kitchen messy. So you get a few of those cloves. You just get your knife and just bash it there, and you just go like this. Cut it to little pieces. You don't have to go super fine, and you just go like that, and then you're gonna get some of this Thai hot pepper, green chili, beautiful. Also, I'm gonna cut a few of that, and I'm gonna just infuse it over there with the rest of the ingredients. I go over here. Also the ginger, very easy. Ginger is very nice. It's used a lot in Italian cuisine. Cut a little piece of it, and now you wanna actually peel it, and you're gonna end up with some of the clean ginger looking like such. So if you get this piece of ginger here, put it in the blender with a little bit of the olive oil or a regular oil, and you're gonna have beautiful paste like that. So this is the ginger, this is the garlic. I already did it for you guys, and this is what we're gonna have here. Mix everything. How much would I put, chef? I will put about a tablespoon of ginger, tablespoon of the fresh crushed garlic, and the heat is up to you. I like to cook my food a notch. If you know me, if you watched my videos before, I like heat, so I'm really gonna put one more. If you cannot tolerate it, don't worry about it. The actual Thai paste is here. It's got the heat for you, so you don't have to worry. But I'm cooking for those guys, and those guys are animals. They eat, so they're not gonna care about how hot it is. The hotter is the better for them. So I'm feeding animals. Remember that. Going back to my pan, dropping all of this garlic, and I'm gonna show you in a second what's going on, what it looks like. And I'm gonna show you here, tilting my pan over there and watching what's going on. And I'm using that beautiful Teflon pots, and I'm not gonna scratch it with the fork. Don't use the fork, because otherwise my friend will kill me. So I'm going here, and it's sizzling along beautiful. It's sizzling, as you can hear it. I like that sound. Oh yeah, look. So I'm sizzling everything. I'm frying all the ingredients together, meddling all of these ingredients together. It's a happy melody over there. So I'm making them celebrate this occasion like me celebrating having you tonight. And we're going together with these ingredients. So a very beautiful point, which is the sizzling point like such. Now I can turn my flame down a little bit, and I'm actually going to just simmer it. I go have a sip of wine, I go talk to somebody. I don't have to panic. I already got my appetizers. They have their wine back there in the backyard enjoying the beautiful pool. They're not worried a thing. And my curry is about halfway through so far, believe it or not. It didn't seem like we're doing anything, but soon enough we're going to have everything ready. What is going on and sizzling? What I'm going to show you, actually, I work parallel. So I'm going to make my rice now. I'm going to make you beautiful coconut jasmine rice. How would you do that, chef? Very easy. get yourself another pot, which I have here. If I figure out which is which in that stove, that would be great. She left me and she went to enjoy her pool, which is good. I like to cook alone anyway. I already have you guys. So we have a beautiful pot here. 1 tablespoon of oil, regular oil, vegetable oil again. Here is vegetable oil. 1 tablespoon of that guy here. And then we're gonna turn the fire all the way, crack all the fire up. I'm gonna show you a different way. I'm not, apparently I'm not a Vietnamese or Thai, as you can tell. I don't look Vietnamese to you, with my respect to everybody, of course. I love Vietnamese people and Thai, the beautiful people. However, I don't make the rice their way. I alter it like my mom taught me. I do it, actually, I fry my rice a little bit in the oil. Why is that? Because I like to actually not have my rice so sticky as they do in the Thai culture. I like my rice to be separated. Sticky slightly, but not overly sticky. And I dropped here 1 cup of the rice. So 1 cup of the rice went in there already. And that's enough actually to feed 4 people, believe it or not. But remember, my friends are animals. They eat. So they're going to need more rice than that. So I'm going to go with 1 more cup of rice here. So I have 2 cups of rice and it goes in there. We stir the pan. We are in a very high flame, as you can tell. I'm checking on my other guy over here and everything looks happy and fine to me. It looks beautiful actually. I wish you could inhale this beautiful lingering smell here. It's so wonderful. It's just a great smell already. I feel like I'm in a Thai restaurant, honestly. It's just so good, so great. The smell is just like when you walk from outside, somebody came interrupted my video. Told me, wow, I'm in a restaurant or something. Yes, you are with the chef, sir. So you are in a restaurant, really. Technically, you are. So we leave this guy alone here. Remember, we turn the fire down. Don't be panicking. And the fire here is very high. Are you going to tell me too much for me, chef? No, it's not. You're going to be fine, I promise you. Watch 2-3 of my episodes and you're going to be perfectly happy. You're going to be the best chef you ever thought you would be. And you're going to be better than me. I'm not saying I'm good, but you're going to be great. Now, we're frying that beautiful rice. What kind of rice is that? I'll be honest with you. My friend did not have jasmine rice. And I asked her to get it for me because I gave her a list to do, of course. So she's not going to eat here for free. She's going to work. But she didn't have the jasmine rice, so she ended up, she's actually a busy lady, so she's at work. She bought me everything, actually, except for the fish and the crabs I bought myself, and the shrimp. But she bought me, actually, here a basmati. I would say that rice is basmati. She tried to trick me, but she couldn't. And you can tell it's basmati rice. Why? Because it's very fine. Look at the grain on this rice. Very skinny. Very, very actually fine. So I know it's basmati and it will work fine. Same principle applied to every kind of rice. Same procedure will apply to any kind of rice you have. So you fry it slowly, slowly now. We're going to go down with the temperature lower and lower. And we're going to actually leave it alone here for a second. I'm going to go get the rest of the ingredients for the rice and I'll come back in a minute. Now we're going to go here and remember this lime kefir. Do you guys remember that? Yes, you remember. Bravo. So we're going to get a couple of those leaves. You actually can get them to the pot and you fry them with the rice. Why is that, chef? Of course, because it's going to give me that beautiful, remember the same terminologies we have. We're going to actually linger the flavor. We're going to infuse the oil, chef. Yes, we are. We're infusing the oil with that beautiful lime kefir flavors. And the lime kefirs come out from that beautiful Asian Thai limes. And they have beautiful earthiness, beautiful flavors. So we're going to actually fry it with the rice. And the temperature back again is very low. And we're going to get it like a minute or so. Now I get to my other ingredient, which is, you're going to get actually water. Yes, what we're going to do, we're going to get some water here out of the tap. Don't make stories, don't use pots and make your kitchen messy. If you're cooking for somebody, of course, you're going to get water out of the tap. Doesn't have to be hot or anything, just get the water out of here. Remember, 2 cups of rice, how much, chef's water? Easy. For 2 cups of rice, I'm going to be using 3 cups of water. Very simple. Now, once you add the water, something very important, remember, turn the fire up. Not off like I did, don't be silly like me. And you're gonna go 1 cup of water. We turn already the fire up. We wanna get this as hot as possible, as fast as possible. Why is that? Because we don't want the rice to get actually superly sticky. And I'm coming back with the next cup of water. And it doesn't matter, cold water is fine. So that's the 2 cups of water. And we're gonna get with the 3rd cup in a second. And the 3rd cup of water is gonna come in this pot again. And it's gonna go with the rest. So we have 3 cups of water right there, and we're gonna go higher and we'll get this as hot as possible. Always be ready, make sure you have a cover for this pot. If it's not the right cover, you're gonna have a problem because you wanna cover it right away. And as soon as that brings to a boil temperature, we wanna cover it very quickly and we wanna simmer it down to a very low temperature like such, like this. I'm gonna leave it for about 10 minutes. Basmati will take 10 minutes. Jasmine rice, I believe, will take about 15 to 17 minutes. Basmati does not have very much life into it because it's very skinny and very beautiful, actually, the king of rice, I call it. So we're gonna let this water boil. Once it boils, we're gonna come back and cover it with the lid, and we're gonna simmer it for about 8 to 10 minutes, and we're gonna be perfectly happy. We're adding some more ingredients later on. Let's go back to our curry. Now, don't forget, we have here some beautiful ingredients going on, lingering along, singing some song. I hear that beautiful song. I love that song of the sound of these ingredients celebrating together. I know you think I'm crazy. I guess I am, because I love my food so much. So here we are. We're gonna go with the fish right now, and it's gonna go there. The fish first. Why the fish first? Think about it. What's bigger, the shrimp or the fish? Of course the fish. Bravo, good job. So the fish, you're gonna say that. Some people, you will be surprised. Some people put the shrimp first and you dry the hell out of it, and I hate my shrimp. If you dry my shrimp, I'm not eating it. So I want my food to be cooked perfectly. It's not difficult, but it's very precise. So we're gonna go with the fish. So that beautiful baby is gonna swim in. Go, baby, go in the ocean. So off it goes. So now the fish goes in there. We turn the temperature right up again. Why is that? Because we already gonna bring that beautiful hot oil down a little bit, because the fish was very chilled, very cold. So it's gonna actually take the temperature down. And you give it a good mix. Let that fish swim in there. So that fish is actually swimming, taking a deep bath in that beautiful Thai aroma there. So we're gonna put the fish in there, stir it a couple of times, don't go crazy, and just let that fish to hold in a second. Let's go back to that rice. Is that rice? What's happening here? Let's get a fork, and don't scratch my friends' beautiful pots, because she'll kill me again with sand. So now it's not really boiling yet, it's getting there, but it's gonna boil in a minute. As soon as it boils, remember, the lid is gonna go on. So we are good with that. We are happy with that. We're gonna leave that fish actually cook for a little bit of time here. Kind of frying it, like you can call it like a semi-frying fish, steaming versus like frying. We don't want to steam it, but we want to actually fry it and sizzle it with this oil. So you hear the sound, it's kind of sizzling along, and we want to leave it for about 10 minutes. So you're gonna leave that fish for about 10 minutes. Every now and then, just say hi to your fishes and say, hey fish, how are you? How are you doing? And the fish is gonna tell you, I'm happy, so turn me over, or I'm burnt already, I'm not gonna have a dinner. No, I'm kidding. So we're gonna actually just turn it around a couple of times here and there. So we're gonna leave everything good. And is it the time for me to have a sip of wine or not yet? I think it's the time, I believe. So I'm gonna have my sip of wine. Somebody stole it, I think. Some person came to this house, I believe. It's my niece, she came to visit, and no, my wine is there. So cheers again. Remember, if I'm cooking for myself, I drop some wine in there and don't worry about it. Have fun. And cook with wine, don't be afraid of it. But I'm not gonna do that because you're watching me and I'm drinking that wine, so it's not that good. But if I have the bottle, I will go for it and actually drop some of that wine. Now 10 minutes have passed and the fish looks actually perfectly good. It's sizzled a little bit. It had a little bit of a crust into it. It has like a kind of a beautiful color, as you can see. So it's kind of like those spices, those herbs, this wonderful flavor stuck to that beautiful fish heads, and it became actually wonderful there. What should I do right now? I'm gonna actually add some more of the coconut. I didn't add coconut milk yet. So now is the time when you add the coconut cream. You can have coconut cream, you can have coconut milk, whatever you have in hand. And I have here beautiful, again, it's a Thai meal, so I'm using a beautiful coconut Thai, and it's beautiful. You can get it in a cream form. I'm using the milk today, and again, it's beautiful, nothing wrong with that. If you don't have cream, cream is better in my opinion, but I'm gonna add the whole can of that beautiful coconut there. You can hear the sound, it's so wonderful, and it's going there. And once you add any liquid, remember that you have to turn the flame up. Why is that? Because the temperature goes down, and I like to bring it up again so the fish keep on cooking. If you actually keep the flame down like such, what's going to happen? Your fish is not going to keep cooking. It's going to stop because the temperature is going to go down. And you don't want to slow yourself down. That's why some people stay in the kitchen for hours and hours and stay cooking so hard, because you're not thinking about it that well. Think about it. Cold ingredient, go into a hot ingredient. So what's going to happen? Temperature is down, time will be greater. We don't want that. So we go higher with the flame. Yes, I'll do that. Why is that? Because I actually going to slow down the wait time, so the people are actually going to eat faster. So right now that coconut milk is beautiful, celebrating with that fish. You could actually cover it if you want at that point in time, because my fish is coated beautifully. The fish is coated beautifully, I should say. And now I look for a beautiful cover for that big beautiful pot, and we'll cover everything here. I'll leave my spoon over there. Let me check in my rice. You see my rice now is coming to a very nice boiling temperature. Yes, it is. And now is the time, actually, if you look at it, it's the time now to cover it. Don't wait any longer. You have very, very little amount of water left. Very little, like about tiny a bit left. So I'm going to cover it with the cover. And I'm going to go down. Remember, if you have good memory, yes, you said it. So we're going to go lower, lower, lower with the temperature. The lowest you can without turning that fire down completely, or off, I should say. We're going to leave it alone. How many minutes? It's about 7:53 right now. So I say about 8:02, 8:03, I'm gonna go and uncover and unrelieve that secret and reveal what I have here and add some more ingredients. Will come to it in a minute. Just go slowly, slowly on it, so I don't want to confuse you. So now a few minutes have passed and I'm gonna add my shrimp. How many minutes have passed in my fish? Going back to my curry. And how many minutes have passed? Not really that long time. It's about 10-15 minutes, so the fish is almost cooked thoroughly. So I'm gonna be adding the shrimp right now, and it looks creamy, it looks delicious, it looks very actually beautiful. So I'm gonna add my shrimps in here and have those beautiful white shrimps in here. If you want to do crabs, you can do that, of course. So I have crabs also, so maybe as well I could put the crabs as well. So it's up to you. If you're scared of crabs, you'll have to use it. If you like your crabs alive, they're swimming there, you can see them, those beautiful blue swimmers are swimming, having a dance over there. And again, if the crabs are dead, you do not eat that. So those crabs are all alive actually, they're all alive, they're all happy there, and that's the way you eat crab. It has to be like that. If it's not swimming, you don't eat it, throw it, toss it. Now I'm gonna get these crabs here, and I'm gonna actually add the crabs because those people, they eat everything. So I'm gonna add the crabs here, and you hold it from a little bit in the body, you can hold it from the claw, whatever you want. And it goes in there also. The crabs going in there to celebrate with the rest of the ingredients. And you gotta be very careful how to hold it. If you're afraid, please use some tool or some tongs, but I'm fine with that. And you just mix it again. You can see those crabs are about to go there and jump with the rest of the fish. They are actually meeting the fish and they're making happy. And when you do that, please don't put your face in there. If you are actually with your face in there, you're asking for trouble. Just step back a little bit and just do it with confidence, with ease. And believe me, once you do that dish, every guest you have in the house, you're gonna say, wow, that's amazing. And you're gonna actually look very good and you're gonna be very impressive. So we're gonna actually cover that at some point in time. We're gonna have to cover that. So I'm gonna get my cover for that big, beautiful pot and just leave it alone. Turn the flame slightly down, not too low, just a little bit, like a medium. And we'll be back in a few minutes. The rice is going well. My curry is going beautiful. In the end, I'll put the shrimp. If I was only actually not using the crabs, if you don't like crabs and only using the shrimps, I would have added the shrimps right now, but I don't want to get those crabs to actually steam beautiful. And you're gonna pick this beautiful aroma, the wonderful curry flavor is gonna go inside the crabs and make it a wonderful meal. If you want to make this ahead of time, a night before, yes you can, and it will be actually greater in my opinion. But again, we have here some hungry people, so they're gonna kill me if I tell them tomorrow. That would be the end of me. You won't see me again in any YouTube videos or anything. So I'm gonna actually come back in a few minutes, so we'll take a short break. You know what we're gonna do? Again, we're gonna take a glass of wine with these beautiful people over there, and then we're gonna come back and finish off the meal, and I'll show you how you serve it and how you dish it, and I hope you're gonna stay tuned, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright guys, so now we came to the moment of truth. We're almost there. So we're just gonna throw the shrimp. Now the crabs have been steaming here for almost about 15-20 minutes, and the color has changed and it looks like kind of whitish. Now when we're gonna go with the shrimp, so we dump our shrimp here. Here's about 1.5 to 2 pound shrimps. I'm making a humongous amount of meal here. Let me turn this fan off so you hear me better. And actually that's better. And now we're gonna actually put the shrimps in there. We did that already, and it's gonna be mixed gently, not too like strongly. And I suggest if you have like some kind of tool like tongs or so we can wiggle those shrimps around. I don't want to actually mush my fish in the bottom, so I'm gonna go gentle here. And I'm gonna try to get some of this beautiful flavor, and this is the worst tool I could ever have. So I'm gonna go back to my home now. It's my second home, and I'm gonna actually bring a nice spoon, and I'm gonna spoon this sauce, and I'm gonna get this sauce out on the top of those crabs. So you need the right tools. If you don't have the right tool, how are you gonna cook? So I'm gonna have me need a nice big spoon here, and that's what I wanted. This spoon will actually allow me to get this beautiful flavor. So I'm gonna put this beautiful sauce on the top of this shrimp, so they actually get the heat. So they're gonna get cooking together with the rest of the ingredients, and that's what you wanna do. At that point in time, you wanna bring some cilantro. So you're gonna get some fresh cilantro, which I already chopped over here. I'm gonna bring some fresh cilantro here, and I'm gonna throw it in this beautiful celebration, and just throw it in there. Mix it again gently, and that will give you a wonderful flavor. I always put the cilantro when I'm adding the shrimp. Why that? Because shrimp doesn't take that long to cook. Shrimp is going to take only about 5 minutes or 7 minutes once I cover this pot. So you don't want to kill the flavor of the aroma of the herb. So you want to add this in the end with the shrimp. Everything gotta be done properly. So you cover this pot again, And the flame is still hot because remember I added some cold ingredients, so that flame should remain very hot. We go back to our rice, and the rice looks very, very good actually. Like I said, I'm gonna add a couple of different ingredients to it, and we're gonna be good to go. What we're gonna add to this rice, once actually it's about 8:03 already, like I said, so 8:03, 8:04 to be accurate has come, so that rice should be good. So you close your eyes and turn that flame off, and once you turn that flame off, you're gonna be good with that rice. What we're gonna add to there, remember we're making supposed to be jasmine, apparently it was, but it's actually a basmati rice, so we're gonna add some of that beautiful coconut milk over there. I hide here again, so I'm gonna add some of that beautiful rice over here. Also, I'm gonna look for a lime. If I'm lucky enough, I'm gonna find myself one of the limes here. I hidden them in the bottom. I'm gonna add, actually, I should find a better one here. Yes, I did. I remember I have two of those beautiful limes. I'm gonna add a little bit of squeeze of this lime. I'm gonna teach you how to cut a lime here. You're gonna tell me I know how to cut a lime. Of course you do, but do you cut it the right way? Every way you can cut with a knife, of course, but if you cut it like that, you're gonna have problem actually squeezing it. So what I do, what Thai people do, they cut the lime actually long way, and that's what you go. So you're gonna have here one piece like that, and you're gonna have one piece like this. And why is that, chef? Because I'm gonna get this stem out of the way. Look at this stem. I'm gonna get this stem out of the way. So when I squeeze it, it goes easily. If you cut the actual lime halfway through like that, you're gonna have a problem with the stem. I'm gonna show you what I mean. If that lime was like that, you're gonna have that stem in the middle, and it's gonna bug you when you actually squeeze it. So you cut it long way, don't have any stem here, and it will be very easily effortless to actually squeeze it. So we're gonna add some of that lime in the rice. We're gonna also add some of the coconut cream or milk, whatever you have. How much, chef? I will add just a little bit of the lime, maybe just a wedge of it, and I'm gonna add about that much of the coconut cream or the milk you have, maybe 2 tablespoons, and we're gonna fluff it up with a fork gently, and we leave it alone. We leave it uncovered for how long? About 5-10 minutes, and the rice will breathe, it will become very fluffy. So let's bring the camera back again to what I was doing, and let's see what's happening here with that rice. So now I'm just gonna show you what does that rice look like. We'll take the cover off, and oh yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful rice, fluffy. Oh my God, I wish you guys smell this beautiful flavor. And this is what I call a beautiful, fluffy rice. It doesn't need anything but to be eaten. That rice needs this beautiful curry to hug it and celebrate together with it. Now, remember, we're gonna get this beautiful squeeze. Not a lot of lemon, don't go crazy with the lemon. I like to use lime actually. You use lime a lot in the Thai cuisine. I like lemon too, but I'm not using lemon today. I'm using just the lime. Squeeze of lime will give you that beautiful aroma, and it's gonna linger along with it long way. So I squeezed that, like I said to you, it was very, very effortless to actually squeeze it. I didn't fight with my lime when I squeezed it. Now I'm gonna bring 2 tablespoons of that beautiful coconut milk here, and for you guys, you know now how I work, how I measure things. I do have the spoon here, but I like to practice my judgment. So I go 1, I go 2, and that's how I measure my 2 tablespoons, just to let you know. Now I'm gonna gently just turn that rice over, and the beautiful aroma of the rice, nothing is going on here but beautiful, wonderful smell and aroma just going all over the place. So I'm pretty sure everybody's hungry here, and they're probably yelling at me, but I don't hear them because they are swimming. So they're probably saying, is he gonna ever finish this meal? And it hasn't been that long, by the way. And here is your beautiful lime kefir. You can toss that, but I'll leave it for a little bit longer. Let's this rice sit here for a bit of time, and I'm gonna celebrate dishing this in a minute. Let's go check on our shrimp. The shrimp should be very ready right here. And I'm gonna take the cover off, and we watch our face all the time when we actually check in the heat. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna turn it over again, and we're gonna be very careful not put our face in there, like I said, because you have a huge amount of food and you have huge amount of sauce here. And we're gonna actually just show you what's going on. I'm gonna go under the light so you can see it better. So please take a look at that, and you're gonna actually see this beautiful shrimp is about ready. It's not perfectly ready yet, still pinkish in the color, but I think in a minute or so it's gonna be wonderfully ready, and the crab's looking good also. So we're gonna cover it again with the sauce, and then we're gonna go to that beautiful curry, and we're gonna go back again and cover it, and we're gonna wait another about 5 more minutes, I would say, and I'll be good. So right now, as the time is 8:09, and I would say about 8:14, 8:15, that should be ready. How we dish this, I'm gonna come and show you in single minute. We're gonna actually bring a very nice platter. So what I like to do right now is clean up myself a little bit, get myself organized for dishing. I can't wait for that moment. It's just so beautiful, and I'm pretty sure those people also cannot wait to eat this. So I'm gonna take that beautiful big board, making sure that it doesn't hit my feet. and just bring it out of the way. Try to make myself some room here. And all I need here is that beautiful cilantro. I'm gonna look here to find anything. I could put my fresh herbs here. So I have my cilantro here, and that cilantro will go in this bowl. The wedges of the lime will go in here, and that's how I'm gonna serve my dish with this. That's all I need for it. I also need a very big, beautiful platter. I'm gonna decorate it for you. So I'm gonna bring that beautiful dish over there. I found it actually. I walked around and actually was not shy to find that beautiful platter, and that beautiful platter is gonna help me out here to dish it good. And I'm gonna decorate this with some leaves. I have here some beautiful Thai basil leaves. I'm gonna make a bed. I'm gonna look like a garden, like a bouquet here for this beautiful celebration to go in there. So when you go to bed, you prepare your bed, right? So before you eat, you should prepare it also. So the person you're cooking with will be impressed. You want to impress them. You don't just dump the food in the plate, because that makes a big difference. When you go to a restaurant and you pay money, you're looking for actually ambience. You're looking for presentation. You're looking for flavor. So right now we're talking about presentation. So this is a very big factor in the restaurant. Why sometimes the restaurants you have beautiful food, it tastes so good, but you don't succeed because you're missing one aspect. What is it? Presentation. So presentation goes a long way. Prepare yourself. You don't have to go crazy. Whatever you have fresh greens, you put some. You have coconut, cut it, mix some shredded coconut, put half of it, serve the rice inside that thing. I actually can do that. I can chop that with my knife here, and I can make a bed for my rice. You could do whatever you want to do. You could put this in the middle and you garnish with it. You could get like some lemon. You do whatever you have to do, but just give me some kind of effort, because I just don't want like food like that in the plate. I want the person eat with the eyes first. Remember that. So my eyes eat before my tongue. So I want to see something looks good, something looks inviting, and that's halfway through. If you don't cook good or you think I don't cook good, that's not true. Have confidence in yourself, have faith in yourself, and relax. And remember, a bit of wine, a bit of beer, whatever you drink is gonna help you out. Don't go crazy though, because you don't want to cut your fingers. Just a little drink and stay relaxed. So guys, the moment of truth has come. So now we're gonna be serving. So you could be creative, you do whatever you want. So right now I got this beautiful bowl, just simple bowl. I threw a couple of leaves in there, of basil leaves, whatever you have, just throw it in there. Get yourself with a knife here. I'm sorry, the spoon. So get the spoon and spoon that rice in there, and keep going, and I promise you it's gonna stick there somehow. It might not stick perfectly because we said this is not the jasmine rice, but it's a beautiful basmati rice here. So we're going in there. We're actually gonna keep packing this tight. Go tight on it, just pack it up, because it's very fluffy, beautiful rice. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna tighten it up a little by little, not crazy tight, but just a little bit tight like that. Push it there. You could use this guy here and pack it tight like that. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna get your beautiful bowl and look at this one here like that. You go like this and leave the rice for a minute over there. And now we're gonna actually get these babies in there. So we're looking for tongues here in this house. So if we find the tongues, we're gonna be moving again. If not, we could use this. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna be using these beautiful blue swimmers. Look at those beautiful crabs. So it's, by the way, it's a crab week. They requested to eat seafood again. So again, beautiful blue swimmer. They cooked perfectly. They're happy, and they look beautiful and red in the curry. So we're gonna put one over there. You can put it this side actually, so the claws would be looking at the person, and they look beautiful like that. So we're gonna put one here. Again, we're gonna put one over there and the other side. So you put one this side, one there, and one here, and one over there. And we're gonna have one more here. This is beautiful. That's a big one. That's a big one, this one, the father, this one. I'm gonna bring the mama over here in a second. And if you lose a couple of claws here and there, don't worry about it. Just put it over here. So the fourth one go over here. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually get the claws. You could actually put one claw over here, like such, and one claw over there also. So we're gonna get one more claw here, and we're gonna be symmetrical. So you see I put 4 symmetrical and 2 claws over here, and this is wonderful. Now we're gonna go for the fish over in the bottom, and the fish should be pieces and falling apart, and that's what I want. And then you're gonna go serving like this. Don't worry about that bowl. I did not forget about it. I'm leaving it alone. If you take this bowl right away, now it's gonna be actually, the rice will collapse. We're trying to keep the rice intact as much as possible. I'm gonna put some of this beautiful fish. I'm gonna get some of that beautiful shrimp also. And it's not my house again, but I'm actually gonna look for a tongs. I'm gonna come back in a second. And I think I saw one over here. I really need tongs here to help me out with this job. And I did find one. It's not really specifically what I'm looking for, but it works. It does the job. Don't be stuck because you couldn't find the right tongs. Anything works. Tweezers, tongs. And we're gonna put this beautiful shrimp all around the plate like that. So display your shrimp. If you don't like a piece of the dish, don't be angry, don't be panicking. Just cover it up with something. So you're gonna get some of that shrimp and be creative. It's like you're drawing a paint right now. And so beautiful. The smell is, the aroma is magnificent. Honestly, it's one of my favorite cuisines. Thai cuisine is wonderful, and I think you're gonna be pleased with that. So I'm putting as many shrimps as I can fit in this plate without going crazy here. And you could put the rest of the crabs if you want. And yes, I can put that crab over here. Now I can actually take this guy out of here. So quickly I'm gonna slide my bowl out of here, and I see the rice looks beautiful. Now with my little tweezers or tongs, I can move those basil leaves around and make them look prettier than that. And that's very, very beautiful presentation in my opinion. So we drop that here, we come back and we go for more shrimps. So let's go. The more is the better, of course. You cannot have enough of those shrimps. I could eat maybe 2 dozens of that if I'm alone. But we have plenty here. We have about two pounds of this beautiful jumbo shrimp. And the size of the shrimp actually, you're gonna be seeing the link. I'm using actually U10, which is 10 shrimps per pound. If you have more crabs, you want to put them there, you can. So it looks very impressive. So you impress your guests with this beautiful feast of flavor. Where I put this guy, I put it over here. Now I'm missing one crab in this side, but that's okay. That's fine with me. I'm gonna actually get some of that beautiful, delicious sauce. So please, camera, come over here. Thank you very much. And look here. And this is ceremony, that beautiful orchestra of flavor here. And oh yeah, baby, I'm just putting this stuff over here. Nice big chunks of that red snapper. It's actually going in this dish. You have bones in the fish. Yes, you have to be careful. You remember you're eating crabs. It's not boneless food. It's beautiful Thai, authentic Thai flavor. If you see a big piece of bone like that, you could take it out of the way. You could actually get rid of that if you don't want it. But of course, when you eat that, you have to be very careful with the bones. Just be very careful. Don't eat the bone and tell me, oh, I told you to eat everything. I'm gonna eat everything, but not the bones, of course. So I'm gonna put more of that beautiful sauce, that beautiful curry. It's not so thick, but it's creamy enough actually to go over that beautiful rice. And I think that looks wonderful. And they're gonna get dirty and they're gonna go for this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna love that. So I still have some more here left over. So I'm gonna put this to the side for now because I think we are beautifully happy here. If you have a bowl, you can put some of that sauce in the actual bowl. I'm gonna move this out of the way. And I'm gonna get some of this garnish left. What I can do here, I can put a couple of chili pepper on the side of the dish like that, so it looks good. I threw a couple of basil leaves. Maybe I could put like a tree here. I make like a little tree here. What else I can do? I can get a squeeze of that beautiful lime and I squeeze it all over here. And I go everywhere with this beautiful lime. I can put a wedge of lemon on the side. I can put another wedge of the lemon on the side. Why is that? Because it looks beautiful. And if you actually use it, it's gonna be wonderful for you. And I think you're gonna be impressed with that once you make it. Yes, you can dish it. I'm not an artist, I'm just a chef. And I do my job, I love food, I'm very passionate about it. And I'm pretty sure once you practice a couple of times, you're gonna be great. Don't worry about it, it's gonna take time, but you're gonna get there. Another squeeze of lime, go over the rice one more time. Remember we squeeze lime in the rice so it complemented the flavor. What else I can do? I have green onion. Let's go crazy here. Yeah, baby, here we go. We're gonna put some more green onions here. We can make a story. We can put anything we wanna do. We can crisscross. We can do whatever we want. We can make it crazy like that. Look, that looks beautiful in my opinion. And yes, bam, it was some more cilantro. Here we go. We're gonna put some more of these greens here. If we have it, we put it. If we don't, we don't. And a couple of this beautiful lime kefir left over. What I'm gonna do with that? So I'm just gonna put it over there. And that's, in my opinion, a very beautiful dish and a very lovely to have. And in my opinion, that looks better than any restaurant you ever been to. Have you ever been to a Thai restaurant serve you that beautiful king size platter? Let me go under the light so you can see that. So I'm gonna take you there under this beautiful light here in the kitchen because it's dimmed a little bit. And we're gonna look at it and we're gonna see. And oh my God, can I eat all of this alone? Oh yeah, no, I'm kidding. Of course not. I have a beautiful people coming over here and they're gonna be very impressed with that. I hope I did good job with you guys. We're gonna come back later once we set up the setting up the plates. And I'm gonna show you what the plates should look like, or we can leave them whatever they like. If they wanna eat like that, they can dig in. Give them a serving spoon, let them dig in, let them eat it, let them enjoy it, let them get dirty. I got them some actually napkins, some wet napkins so they clean themselves after. I really don't care. I want them to dig in. I want them to enjoy this food, and I want them to enjoy this flavor. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a link in my channel below. Please hit like and subscribe if you like me, of course. I hope you like me, and I love you guys. Thank you very much, and I look forward to see you again. And hopefully next time we're gonna continue doing the US tours. We're stopping in a different restaurant. We're stopping in a different eating spot. I'm gonna bring some beautiful professional cuisine with me from that restaurant. We're not stealing anybody's ideas. We're not copying and pasting. We're trying to be creative. We're trying to be free here and enjoy our food. So cheers to Thai food, to cheers to beautiful platter. Cheers to you guys. Thank you very much for watching me and being very patient. I really appreciate it. And again, I look forward to hear from you. Any thoughts, any questions, please drop me any questions you might have in the link below. Please, again, anybody has any questions, don't be shy. I am very happy to hear from you guys. I love you all. Have a good night.